Hey stars. So I decided to come to you guys to do a quick reading on a celebrity. So I was watching a fellow YouTuber, and she had a video on the R. Kelly case and the situations going on with him and the girls and everything. So anyway, I thought I'm gonna get my cards and see if I can find anything out. See what the universe or the spirits tell me regarding the situation. So I started shuffling. The first two cards that jumped out, this was the first card as I asked about the case. The Starman. Starman represents R. Kelly. The Starman is the magician. This is definitely his energy. I was so blown away by both of these cards. The second is the Tower. This is the second card. To me, I feel like that's a proper representation of, at the moment, what seems to be going on. So I'm gonna do a quick shuffle. These cards actually aren't that easy to shuffle because they're large. If they weren't so long, if you have small hands, it's gonna be almost impossible to shuffle these cards. Show me the energy surrounding the R. Kelly case and his incarceration, the energies of the girls, both of the girls. Will they reveal what's going on? Will they have some clarity, begin to talk? Will they work with the police? What's going to happen with the R. Kelly case? Okay, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I want clarification on this. Actually, these 2 cards represent the girls. Okay, so this third card makes sense. There's some fighting going on, some disagreements going on. This is the present state of the situation, which is actually accurate, which is why I decided to even pull cards because of what's going on. There was literally a fight with the 2 girls. So this is what this is saying. There's disruption, arguments, tension, confusion, stress. Everybody's mad, everybody's angry. There's a lot of fighting going on. I believe that these 2, because this is the Queen of Pentacles and the Princess of Swords. To me, the Queen of Pentacles represents Azriel or Azria. The main girl represents the Queen of Pentacles because she is the one that she's the number 1 girl to R. Kelly. She's the one that has the homes, well, maybe not the homes, but maybe the apartment or the hotel in her name at the Trump Tower. She's the one that has other bills in her name for him. She is the queen, and she represents the material world, the material wealth that R. Kelly has. Everything pretty much, if not everything, I can't say everything, I don't know if it's everything, but she is the one that has the foundation set as far as finances and taking care of the situation, taking care of things on the material plane. This is her. She is the queen. She is the main girl. Princess of Swords represents Jocelyn. I believe that's her name. She is the Princess of Swords. So I feel like at this point she's trying to figure out exactly what she's going to do. There's a lot of sword energy surrounding her, which explains, of course, naturally, her world is being torn apart by her standpoint. So she has no choice but to have her defenses up and try to be as strong as possible in this situation, because she's the only one in her mind that's trying to think logically, which represents the swords. So in her mind, she's trying to work through it, think logically. She knows her position. She knows that she is not the queen. So she has to be as logical as possible maintain some sense of security for him in this particular time at this moment. So to me, I feel like she's the Queen of Swords. So let's pull. Okay, so there's some. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 more cards. 1, 2. I have my deck upside down. 3, which I probably should have just left. Okay, 4 and 5. Okay, so the Princess of Pentacles, I believe. Okay, the next card is the High Priestess. So to me, what this is saying is this whole situation, these people are trying to use whatever factors as far as a higher power, or there's also a sense of really there's no answer at this moment, that they still feel lost. They really don't know what to do because there is really no answer at this time. They don't know, they don't know what to expect. This is what this card is giving. So the only thing they can do is rely on their faith and believe that things will work out for the best, which will be the Princess of Pentacles. This is still the beginning, not the Ace, but this is still not the Ace, because this is definitely not a beginning type of situation, but they're back into a situation where this is a new, it's not new because he's been accused of these things before. They're at a new point where they're trying to figure out and learn how they're going to deal with everything that's occurring. Okay, so there's really not a stable foundation or experience with this. This could also represent his finances as well, which has completely dwindled from what I've read. So this is not like the 10 of Pentacles or the 9 of Pentacles. That's not what I'm getting here at all. This could also represent his finances. There is money still there, but it's definitely not at all where it once was. Okay, the 9 of Cups, I believe that they're trying to remain optimistic about what's going on. This is not an optimistic case, so there is no reason that the 9 of Cups would even appear here unless this is representing that they're trying to remain optimistic and believe that everything is going to be fine. The 2 of Pentacles suggests that there's a lot of disruption and they're trying to make choices of what's best. This card could represent the energies of the 2 girls, or it could represent the energy surrounding the case, which is, again, their choices to make. What exactly are you going to do in this situation? Okay, your foundation isn't really as stable as it once was. If you look at this guy, he appears to be focused. He appears to be focused. He appears to be somewhat stable, but at the same time, if you look at his position, his body language here, he's still trying to balance. He's trying to balance everything that's going on. So this could also be R. Kelly's energy itself, where he's trying to balance these 2 girls, or he's trying to balance the girls and his case and his current situation of being incarcerated, the money, the girls, the cases. He's trying to balance everything, which is really not possible. I think he's seeking counsel, which would represent the Hierophant. So this is an official. This could be the judge. This could be pastor, priest, whatever. There's an official that is present or that he's seeking to assist him with this entire situation, because he can't do it on his own. This could be a counselor. This is someone that he's calling in to assist him with this case. Okay, let's move these cards up a little bit, and I will pull 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a lot of court cards. 2 of Cups. I believe that this is R. Kelly's energy along with Jocelyn. I believe they're trying to work things out and manage this entire situation together, because ultimately in the end he no longer has a team of people. There's one person. If it's not her, there's someone else, but I don't believe that this is representing this person here who was excuse my nails, who was the main girl. I don't believe that's her. I believe this is representing this one. So this is who he's seeking support from. This is who he's trying to maintain a relationship with, because his empire is falling. 5 of Wands. This is still showing disruption. This card is still showing a lot of disruption. No matter how he looks at this, this is not favorable in his situation. This is still fighting. There's still disagreements. Okay. 6 of Cups. So I think what he's doing is he's thinking back on his past. He's thinking back maybe on his childhood, or how everything in his life led up to this point. He's realizing that everything that he has experienced in his past made him the person that he is today, which is a monster, in my opinion. So I feel like this is what he's feeling at this time. If he's not thinking back to childhood, then he's thinking back on before everything came out with the current relationships. I don't mean in the past, is a long time ago, but he's thinking back on how things were before all of this news broke out with these current girls and in the news scandal. He's thinking back on how wonderful his life was before the media came in again and exposed everything else that's going on with these girls. So actually, to me, this is what he's more so thinking of. This is recent past energy. This isn't distant past. This is recent past energy here. And the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups, to me, this one's kind of tricky, because I feel like there may be a person that's there that the public doesn't know about, that's providing him with some support and trying to console him. I feel like the image on the card is a representation of, if you reverse the roles, this is very interesting. I feel like he's actually the Queen of Cups in his mind. Look at the position of this woman. Her posture, the way she's sitting. There's a television there, which to me represents someone, in this reading, would represent that is him. This is how he once felt. If he probably doesn't feel this way now, but maybe this is how he once felt, which goes hand in hand with the feelings of nostalgia with this 6 energy here. So I believe that he feels that he once had the Queen of Cups energy in the relationships. Yes, he was the king of his home, but maybe this is, sometimes he would give off this energy to his lovers or his girls. But again, you have this person here on the bottom. They're on their knees. They're staring at the image that's in the TV. They're staring at the person that's there. They're in awe of this person. And he, which is she, has the control. And they do as he says or she says. I believe this energy is his. And last is the the 4 of Swords. So this is instability to me. He's trying to remain focused, throughout this entire case and be strong and handle everything, handle the case. And he's seeking counsel, he's talking to people, he has a support system. So he wants to feel this way, where there is this person here has a lot of mental stability. She's meditating, she's trying to be strong. This is like a mind over matter type of situation, type of card. This is where he's trying to get to this place, if he's not already there, which I doubt, but maybe he is, because in his mind he may believe that nothing will happen to him. Even though he is incarcerated, yes, maybe he believes that nothing will happen as long as he stays focused and he has people on his team that still support him. He's not really alone. He is not alone. So he probably does still feel this way. He still has one of his girls by his side. He still has counsel. Okay, I'm going to do a final outcome card. The Ace of Wands. This is still representing his energy. He's fighting. He knows he has to start over, start fresh, which I don't know if that's possible, because this card is not telling me if that will occur. This is telling me what he's feeling or what he's thinking in his mind. This isn't telling me that this is actually going to happen. This is giving me his energy. He believes that he can start over new. He still has ideas. He's trying to be creative. He's very passionate about everything that's happening here, and he refuses to accept defeat. He refuses to accept defeat. So he'll go back to the drawing board, think of new ideas or what to do, and maybe it'll work out for him, maybe not. Will he remain incarcerated? What will happen to R. Kelly? And one last card, what will happen to R. Kelly? Three of Swords. Heartbreak. So this pretty much sums up the reading. He will not get what he wants. This card signifies that he will not get what he wants. Three of Swords. Okay, so that was interesting. I really hope you guys appreciated this reading. I just thought I would jump on and see, because I was so interested in the case and what was going on, the current information available. So until next time, I will see you guys another day. Keep shining and have a great night. Goodbye.